My name is Tom Anders. I am the owner of Impact Miniatures, which is a small 4-person family business. We make chibi figurines, and we make the dice for Goodman games, for all of the Dungeon Crawl Classics, Mutant Crawl Classics, Weird Frontiers, all the iterations.
So how did you get into this? What started the Impact Miniatures line?
So I was an avid player of a board game that used miniatures, and the company that made those miniatures stopped making them. So there was a demand for people still wanting miniatures that didn't exist. So I just started working with some friends to make them. That's where we started. And then the company is just growing. Our website now has over 5,000 products. So it's miniatures from multiple different genres, but we specialize mostly into chibi figurines used for role-playing, and for the dice for Goodman Games is our 2 main product lines at this point.
And so tell us about the dice. How did you get into dice specifically?
So I was, in my former career, before I did Impact full-time, I was a statistician and computer analyst. So I did a lot of work with probability, was one of my things that I had to do a lot of work with, and that kind of led into a fascination with dice. And then just because I had Impact and we had resources, I started making weird dice just for fun, like the 5 and the 7, which then led to a fateful day when people were at Gen Con and saw my weird dice and ran over to Goodman Games and said, hey, there's actually a company selling your weird dice. And he came over, and that started our relationship of us making a full set for him.
Oh, cool. So were there any specific colors in that full set that are like retired now?
Oh yeah, no, well the first full set was black with gold numbers, and then the second set was white with red numbers. Neither of those were both re-released once, and then we've not released them again ever. Cool. So those are the original sets going way back. That was the Hughes dice and Shauna dice.
Oh, nice. So with the dice, I see there's some behind you. So with the customers over there, excuse us. And then, so these are all the sets that you currently have on sale as of today.
Yep. These are all the colors we currently produce. Are
there any colors specifically that you're screaming, these are my favorite, or are they all kind of your children and you can't decide?
So I'm a really big fan. The Rainbow Blast dice is one of my favorites. We made all, because my son is part of the LGBTQ community, we made dice with the pride flag splattered on them, and they just came out. They look really, you can just call them birthday cake dice if you want, but I just love how those came out. And then Goodman Games worked with me for Purple Planet to make resin versions of the dice, which allowed us to do some special effects, like the bleached bone that we couldn't do before, and I personally love that set. So those are 2 of my favorites.
Is there any color combination that you're looking forward to trying, or that you've been testing out that is a secret yet?
No secret. So we are doing research into if we can make gem and metal dice. That is being researched. Unfortunately, those are expensive, and we kind of have to watch the tariff, because when a dice is in the $10 range, that's one thing. If it's $100 range, a high tariff makes those a little trouble. So, but we were researching those. We did recently get in a marbled indigo just for a special project that wasn't a full set. It was just a couple dice, but we really liked how that looked. So that may become a future color.
Nice. And then one last question. Are there any numbers, statistically, that you're trying, that you would love to try to make?
So the next one, the next die I would probably try and make, if I was making dice, is I have a deal to make what are called go first dice. So it's a die that you can roll, and everyone picks a direction, north, south, top, bottom, left, right, and you can figure out who should go first. and it's perfect probability. So everyone, whether it's 2 players, 3 players, or 4 players, has the perfect probability to get the highest point. That's a weird die that we're really looking forward to trying to make. If we make another number, 25 would probably be one of the ones that we make next as a D25.